In today's webinar, we'll be learning about key finder apps and devices. So firstly, how do key finders work? Key finders are little trackers that can help you find small, misplaced important items like keys and wallets, but they're not just limited to those. Obviously, you can use them on any small device that you're afraid of losing. So once you purchase a key finder, you can attach the tracker to the item that you wish to keep track of. Then simply download the associated app onto your phone from the Google Play Store for Android devices and App Store for Apple iOS devices, and then register your tracker so that you have it on your phone. The apps do use Bluetooth to be able to locate your device with the tracker at any time. So firstly, we'll be looking at the Chaplo key finder. So getting started with some of the features in this finder, it connects to your things to the Chaplo app so you can quickly find them. It has a range of 40 to 200 feet depending on the model, a very loud alarm to locate your missing device if it's in close proximity, and out of range alerts send a notification to your phone when you've left something important behind. There's also a two-way finder feature where you can use your phone to find your tracker and vice versa, since the tracker is so small and equally easy to lose. You can also find your phone by logging into the Chaplo website, and the price range on the Chaplo item finders connect your things to the Chaplo app so you can quickly find them. They have a range of 40 to 200 feet depending on the model, and it also has a very loud alarm to locate your missing device if it's just around your house or in close proximity. You can also set out-of-range alerts that send a notification to your phone when you've left something important behind. And there's also a two-way finder feature where you can use your phone to find your tracker and vice versa. You can also find your phone by logging into the Chaplo website, and the price range for this specific company is $25 to $30. What's good is that the app also works with your Google Assistant or Amazon Alexa, so you can easily just say a quick command like, "Hey Google, where are my keys?" and it'll give you information from that app. Now, looking at the Chaplo app in more detail, you can download that from the desired app store, iOS for Apple devices. You'll use the App Store, and for the Android devices, you'll use the Google Play Store. You'll then want to turn on Bluetooth and location services, create an account with your email and password, verify your email by logging into your email and then clicking the verification link. And once you've logged in, you can add a Chaplo device by clicking the plus button. Then you'll place your device near your phone to pair it, and then press the shopping cart to purchase more Chaplo devices if you happen to need to. Looking at some of the cons of this tracker, it has a subpar range, which is best suited for finding in a small area like your home, as opposed to more spread out locations. And battery replacement can be tricky on certain models. Now we'll be looking at the Orbit key finder. So this key finder is a tracker to attach onto your keychain. It has a brushed aluminum finishes and 12 color options. It also has a digital leash feature, which is good because you'll receive an alert if you stray too far from your keys. You'll also have a well-implemented two-way find feature. The Orbit also has a replaceable battery, but you'll need a separate plastic tool that ships with the key finder to open it and swap out the battery. So when you're opening the package, just remember not to throw that part out. Now, looking at the Orbit app, you'll want to download it again from your desired app store and then create an account from within the app. Once your email is confirmed, after you click on that verification link you get from Orbit, you'll be able to add an Orbit by pressing the bar below the map and pressing the plus button to add a new orbit. Then simply select the type of orbit we need to connect and follow the instructions provided on your screen. Now, some of the cons for this tracker is that the range is limited, the alarm is not the loudest, and once your phone and the orbit lose their connection, it can be very difficult to reestablish a link over Bluetooth if you don't have the device right beside you at the moment. Now, looking at one of the more popular and top-rated options is the Tile key finder. Now, what is the Tile? They're small Bluetooth trackers, just like the other ones, that can be attached to items that are easily lost. Their capabilities include Bluetooth and Wi-Fi enabled, so their location can be tracked from an app on your phone. The app can be used to make a lost tile ring to locate the item, can be used in reverse to locate a phone by clicking on the tile twice to make your phone ring, even when it's on silent. So if you happen to leave your phone on Do Not Disturb, the tile finder will still ring your phone. And it can be connected with Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistant. And prices for this one range from $24.99 to $34.99 for their base models. And again, this is one of the top rated key finders on the market. We do also have a webinar available on this if you're looking for more information. For the Tile app, again, you'll download it from your desired app store. You'll click the Get Started button to register and follow the instructions. You'll then fill in your email address and password to create an account. They will send you a confirmation email with an activation link, and click on that activation link to confirm your email address. Once you've taken your tile out of the box, firmly press and hold the E on your tile until you hear a tune play. Next, place the tile directly on top of your iOS device and match it up with the image on your screen. You'll then receive a confirmation that you've successfully added your tile. To make it more personalized, give the tile a name and assign it a photo so it's easier to identify too. To start searching for an item, select the item from the app home screen and tap the green Find button. So what I like about this app is that all your key finders will be much easier to identify if you have multiple. So that just makes a better experience for the tile key finder overall. Now we'll be looking at a bit different concept for a key finder, which is the WoW Sports. So what is the WoW Sports key finder? It's a remote control with 6 keychains that can be attached to various items. So this particular key finder doesn't actually include a app or a software that you'll use it with, which means that it'll be manually done with the remote and the 6 key finders included. So this key finder, what it does is that when you lose that item, you can press the corresponding button on the remote and the keychain will begin to beep as long as you are in a 100 feet radius of the item, which should be good for the entirety of your house. Where can you buy this one? It's sold on Amazon and it comes at $29.99 Canadian, but shipping fees may vary. It has a 4.4 out of 5 rating from 873 reviews on Amazon. The benefits of the WoW Sports Key Finder is that it runs on batteries that only need to be replaced every 6 to 12 months. And as we get older, evidently our memory starts to decline. This is a great way to never lose important items again. And as you can see, it's not only limited to your keys, because this one does actually have stickers on the back if you want to stick it onto any of your belongings. Looking at some other trackers from other brands, there's also Mint, AngelSense Personal GPS Tracker, iTrack 2 Smart Tracker, Track Mini, GPS Tracker, and many, many more, just to mention a few. Now we'll be doing a quick live demo where I'll be going on to the Best Buy website in and Amazon website to show you some of the options available for key finders. So firstly, we have the Chaplo key finder that can be found at Best Buy. So this key finder is available in a pack of 4 or individually with, as you can see, a variety of different colors to choose from. So if we look at some of the features included with this key finder, it obviously has a companion app that we went over, and it has a phone finding feature as well in case you lose your phone. Moving on to the tile, as you can see, there's a couple of different models here. Firstly, we'll look at the Tile Pro. And there's 2 models. So there's the Tile Pro and the Tile Mate. But the Tile Pro is a bit more feature rich and specced out. So this tiny tracker features a 400-foot range and attaches easily to any of your belongings with the keychain. And this also plays a loud tune to help you locate the item. And there are some pictures of how you might use it. And there's also a braided cord that comes with it to make it even more accessible. And looking at the Tile Mate, you have a 200-foot range, obviously coming at that lower price point. And otherwise, it has the exact same features as the Tile Pro. And you also have a 4-pack option coming in at $130 Canadian for your Tile Pro. And looking at some other generic branded key finders that are at lower price points, we have the Smart Tag wireless Bluetooth trackers. So these are based off of a GPS app. These also include an app. And they also use Bluetooth to connect, and they have 100-foot ranges, which is a lot lower than the tiles, but at a lower price point. You also have the eye track, which is similar to the tile finders. These ones are another top-rated and best-selling key tracker, and they have most of the same notifications, but this one is actually a bit smaller and easier to hide if you're looking for that feature as well. And finally, looking at some of the options on Amazon, there's the S-Key key finder that we went over in the presentation. And this one works without an app if you don't want the hassle of having to use your phone. This one comes equipped with a remote where you can ring 6 of the trackers individually. These ones also have easy to change batteries, with you just having to pop off the back of these key finders to change them. And then finally, the Wolf Sports e-finder with the same concepts here, with powerful sound and long distance range, upgraded quality batteries, and 6 key finder receivers. And these also have a 100-foot range, and also a wide application of objects you can use them with again. So that concludes our presentation on key finders. I hope you found it informative. Thank you.